Yes, Lean Team, welcome back. Today is going to be all about motivation. I'm still getting a lot of messages and comments from you guys saying, I'm skinny, I'm trying to build up muscle, but I'm finding it hard or it's going to take too long. So today I'm going to give you some advice that I found and used myself so that I could carry on in order to change the way my body looks, stop being skinny, and get that amazing transformation that you are looking for. So first off, don't get me wrong, it's really hard when you're trying to make a body transformation or change the way you look and you're starting from being skinny. No matter what anyone tells you, it's so difficult, and you guys probably know this better than anyone. Everyone always says, oh, but you're skinny, it's fine, it's better than being overweight or fat to start off with. But when you're in that position, it's really not the case, because you can eat, train, and you feel like nothing's happening. So I get you and I understand. So let's get into what you can actually do to stay motivated when you're in that position to keep moving forwards. So first thing is your why. What is your why? I've said this in so many videos, but if you don't have a why, when things get difficult or tough, it's gonna be very easy for you to give up completely. So if I use myself as an example, my why to begin with was that I used to get teased and sort of bullied about my weight. And it used to affect my confidence and how I felt about myself and how outgoing I was. So when I was in the gym and I knew that this was gonna help me come out of that or get away from that, that's what I thought of. I think of things people used to say to me, or think of how I felt when I didn't have confidence talking to a girl at the time or whatever because of the way my body was. And I'd go, no, do you know what? That. I'm gonna push and I'm gonna go through this session. I'm gonna make sure I change myself. So when you have a why, even if it's negative, you can really use it and sort of recycle any sort of negative attachment or energy you have with that, put it into your session, and straight away you'll push through those difficult times. And just an add-on from that, anyone that is getting teased about their weight or bullied, or you've had negative comments towards you about your weight, trust me, it's not nice, but really in the future you can use it to your advantage, and one day, maybe not in person, but you will thank them people for saying that stuff to you, because it will drive you and push you to create a completely different version of you. So yeah, stick with it. Secondly is aspirations. Who do you look up to? Is it a YouTuber? Is it someone like myself? You've seen my transformation video, someone on Instagram, whoever it is. It's great to have an aspiration of where you kind of want to be. Do you like their lifestyle? Do you like how they look? Do you like what they stand for? Is that where you want to be? So I think when you can have a person or a platform or something that you look up to, that you really like, it will make you more motivated to go, do you know what? That's what I want to be. That's where I want to go to, and that's what I want to look like. So for me, Rob Lipsett was someone that I always looked up to and still do now. Just the way he looked was good. He was a YouTuber. He's always done really well. And the crazy thing is, I actually met him in Dubai. Here's a picture of that here. So yeah, we was doing skydiving and I saw him and we was going to be on the same team. I was like, oh, I know you. So it's crazy how the universe works. So yeah, have someone that you look up to and aim towards, and anytime you feel like, oh, this is too much or I can't do it, think about, well, are you going to be where that person is if you give up? Has that person given up? And obviously they most probably haven't, so there's no excuse for you to give up either. So the third one is all about the future you. So aspirations is you looking at someone else and going, I like that. Your future self is you thinking about the you in 5 years' time. So let's say your name is Josh. What does 5 years from now Josh look like? Or what do you want him to look like? You've got to build in your head where you want to be and what you want things to look like. And I always think, as someone who is into self-development, I always plan out kind of where I want to be in the next few months or in a year, 5 years. And I think that's really important, because sometimes if you don't see yourself being, a different way of how you look in 5 years' time, then maybe it's not for you. But in 5 years' time, let's say you're 15 right now and you're watching this, and by the age of 20, you want to be out, you want to be on the beach, you want to be going on holiday, you want to look rich, you want to look bigger. If that's what you really want and that's what you see in your head and you visualize, that's such a strong thing to keep you motivated. Because I know, and I've done this myself, when I was skinny in the first videos that you guys probably saw, and if you haven't, link is in the description, I was like, I want to look like this. And at the time, yeah, it's so crazy, because in your head, it's just a visualization, it's just a dream. But when you keep that in your mind and you use these little tools and tips, as time goes on in that 5-year period, let's say, and you actually see yourself getting towards where you want to be, like, it's the most craziest thing ever. Like, it's such a good feeling. So have that idea of where you want to be and project it in your head, visualize it. And honestly, like, it will keep you going because you know where you want to get to. So overall, I feel like a lot of these tips are quite self-explanatory, but they're very easily forgotten. So one of the easiest ways you can use these 3 tips, right, is in your room or somewhere where you can see it every day. I want you to jot these down. I want you to put number 1, number 2, number 3 of what I've listed, and I want you to write underneath your reasonings for each one. So write down on a whiteboard, if you can get a whiteboard from Amazon, or just a big piece of paper, something like that. Number 1, what is my why? Then I want you to write down what your why is. Why are you doing this, all right? Secondly, I want you to put my aspirations. I want you to write down all the people that you look up to or want to be like. So when you're feeling down, you can go on their pages and get inspiration straight away. Thirdly, 5-year me. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Write down what that looks like. Be really detailed. Yeah, is it that you've got big shoulders? Is it that you've got abs? Is it that your chest is popping? Make it specific. I want you to be able to, if you read it to me, that I could see it. And what that does subconsciously is that you see it every day. And that information slowly enters your brain and gets deeper and deeper and deeper until you can't forget it. It's just part of you. It's part of your DNA, okay? So write it down, have it where you can see it every day. And honestly, you'll be on your way to staying motivated and getting that transformation that you deserve. If you have any questions, guys, drop them in the comment section below. If you want to voice note me or ask for any specific advice, DM me on Instagram, Lean with Luke, which is just there. So yeah, make sure you follow me if you haven't already. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if this has helped. And yeah, show me some love down in the comments if this kind of video is good for you. Make sure you stay motivated, team. You can do this. Anything you need, just let me know. Speak to you soon.